Ready to attack everything moving.
Most afternoons after school,
'Cause you are the captain of this Northwest Death Row defense. Stretch so you can get your hands hot. We don't want no injuries, Melly Mel.
Terence Maddox
Dreads ain't long enough to hang out your helmet yet.
Shoot. Is teaching these kids how to block and tackle.
Okay.
The Kansas City, Kansas Northwest Middle School Tigers are an improving team.
Tigers!
But to Coach Maddox, it's not about wins and losses.
Making sure everybody's heart is in it, man. I'm going to show them what life could be like, what it should be like, and if you don't do the right things, what it would be like. Bring it on in, Marco.
And those lessons continue off the field.
The moment is important.
In addition to coaching, Maddox is an educator at Northwest, where he created a successful mentoring program for boys
You have to be disciplined.
called Books, Not Bars.
Is there anyone that has any questions? One thing we teach them is reading makes the brain do push-ups. And so when your brain is more strong, then your problem solving is more strong. How will we reach people that are down there? Where do we have to be?
But it's about much more than just reading.
If you give, you will receive later on.
If they knew better, they would do better.
That slogan is key in his mentoring program, which works to teach boys that growing up in the inner city doesn't have to be a life sentence.
I've lost plenty of friends to violence. I'm talking about death. I'm talking about some of them are in jail for murder. I mean, you just name it, all those elements that come with it.
Maddox grew up in a rough area of KCK and graduated from Schlegel High School determined to make a difference.
Funeral after funeral, jail visit after jail visit, letter after letter to jail. It's like I owed it to these next generation of students to try to give them some outlets to not end up like we did.
Earlier this year, Coach Maddox became Commissioner Maddox when he was elected Unified Government Commissioner for the 4th District.
With self-discipline, you have to know how to control yourself at all times.
While he continues to work with kids, he says politics will allow him to push for even more positive change.
Go. If I can get the people just to get back engaged into what's taking place in our community, I think that energy by itself will begin to produce some answers to common problems that we have throughout the urban core.